Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Now, in the next episode, you're about to see what's up next. I was going to wait a couple of days to do another video, but you know, everybody's experiencing, well, some people, not everybody. If you're one of those people who's experiencing this big snowstorm that we're having right now, you know, then you can relate to what I'm talking about. But if you're in another part of the world watching this video, then, you know, the weather might not be so bad. But in this video, you need to check out what I got for you. This one is going to be exciting. Check it out. All right, welcome back. And as I usually tell you guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button for sure. Make sure you have your post notifications turned on, so when I drop these new uploads, you guys will be the first to see it. Now, in this video, this is about the Mercedes-Maybach. It's two of them. One's a sedan, the other one is a luxury van. But right now on the table, what you're seeing is the ones that I already own, which are reminiscent of what I'm about to show you. So I'm going to take the wrap that I have off of these so you can understand exactly what I'm talking about. So if you guys have not seen my video on these Maybachs, the 680s, you guys need to go check it out. These were the Maybach 680s that I purchased from AliExpress quite some time ago. It's probably been a couple of years now since I've owned these. You know, I show all the video of how I personally design the inside and everything, all the color and all of that. So you can definitely go back and watch that. And this is the other one. Same thing with this one. You know, did the custom interior on it. You know, if you watch the video, you will see that as well. As you can see, the interior looks different on this one. And so this is also one I designed myself. So this is also another one of my 680s. And like I said, these are in two separate videos. If you want to watch them, you could check those out. To the people who saw this one, I know you guys remember this van here that I had purchased not too long ago. I just posted this probably a couple of weeks ago. This Mercedes van that just came out, and I know a lot of you guys checked it out. So also, if you haven't seen this video, then you need to go check this video out. I've talked about the new Mercedes van that just came out. This came out like a couple of weeks ago, and I did a video on it. So if you haven't seen the video on this, I prefer you guys to go check it out. But what I'm about to show you is the Maybach version of this Mercedes van. Also, I have another 680 that looks like these two, but vastly different. And so I just got those today. I mean, not today, but I just purchased these. And what's crazy is the van came not too long ago, like a couple of weeks after I purchased the original van. But you guys are not going to believe these two right here. These are spectacular, and y'all about to find out why. These have some very, 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 very special features. Okay, so y'all gonna find out what's in these. Obviously, if you saw the introduction, you already know what's in this pack right here. So let's go ahead and take out the van version, and we're going to open it up because, you know, as I've been saying, it's wild because, like, I want to say it was like a week, maybe like a week after. No, I want to say maybe it was a couple weeks. A couple weeks after I purchased this Mercedes van, the Maybach version came out. And so that's what I said to myself, oh yeah, I gotta get the Maybach version, because the Maybach version will go well with the regular Mercedes version. And when I purchased it, and you can already see the difference in the two. And you can see the other one is one color. And you know, Maybach has a signature. Their signature is their cars being two-tone. At least with AliExpress, they tend to take the Maybach version of these cars and two-tone them. Because you remember when Maybach first came out, they were actually two-toned. So they're sticking with that signature two-tone. And now that I'm actually opening this van, you can actually see the two-tone. Let's see if I can get this off. Okay. So, as you see, what I love about AliExpress is they handle your items with care. You know, they tape up everything that's very important. So, as you can see, they taped up the mirrors. They taped up the emblem on the front to make sure that your diecast gets to its destination in one piece. So let me work to get this off. And I was pretty excited when I saw that already they had the Maybach version of these two. I'm telling you, you guys are going to love what I'm about to show you, because this just goes entirely to another level. Okay, I'm about to show you guys what you are in for a treat. Okay, a real treat here. Okay, so there is that, and let me take off the tape for the front. And you have to be careful because you don't want to, there's going to be a little residue on the front of this van. But I know how to get the residue off. Simply just rubbing it off with a microfiber. Microfiber would get it off. Let's see. I have a microfiber here. Take that off. Yeah, there. All right, so the residue is gone. And you know how that residue is when tape sticks to something, a surface too long. It leaves like a sticky residue on the van. So I try to make sure I get all of that residue off. Okay. So once I get that residue off, we'll be good to go. Now, you can already see the difference with this compared to this. The difference in the grill. You know, now the thing is with China, understandably, we know they don't have licensing rights to the stuff that they have made, which is fine by me because I would rather have a product with the wrong spelling and own it than to have a product that other diecast companies hasn't made at all that you can access through AliExpress. Because AliExpress gives you diecast that other car companies don't give you. And this is one of them. So, I heavily lean on AliExpress. And I've been shopping at AliExpress for almost 3.5, 4 years. And they've never disappointed. So, I don't care about the misspelling of some of this stuff. Long as I can get me a product in my collection that I know other diecast companies are not going to give you. So, with that being said, you can see that the Maybach is not spelled correctly, which is fine. Because, in essence, I know exactly what it is. But, if you look at the two, you can automatically see the difference. You can see the Maybach version grille is different from the regular Mercedes. And you can also see that the Maybach version has a Maybach emblem on the hood. Also, you can see that the two-tone, there's a two-tone. There's why this one is a solid color. You can also see it has the classic Maybach wheels. You can see which I love. I love the Maybach wheels. And this Mercedes is different. Also, you can see the Maybach has a Maybach logo right up there on the corner at the top of the van right there. And then let's go to the back. So, you can see this one is a VS680. You could also see it has the Maybach logo in the middle. Yeah, it's spelled wrong, but who cares? I know exactly what it is. You guys know what it is, so it doesn't really matter. You can also see it has the chrome exhaust on the bottom. And like I said, it has the two-tone color. But you can see in contrast to the Mercedes how it has a little bit of a difference when you upgrade it to the Maybach version. Okay, so that is your Maybach van. Okay, but we'll come back to the van because that's not it. Now let's check out the car. Okay. And what I like about this already is you can see it has those Maybach wheels. I love that they put these wheels on here because for a long time I've seen Norev, another diecast company who specializes in 118s. They have this same Maybach with these wheels on it in 118 scale. And I had been saying for the longest, man, I wish they would make this in 124. And finally, my wish has come true. And they did it with the color that I was hoping for, which is this gold. I was hoping that they would do it in this color. And they actually did. Which is a coup for them. Okay. We gotta take this tape off. I mean, they do a lot of wrapping. And so they just want to make sure that, like I said, your car gets to you in one piece. And I appreciate them for that. Yeah, I love the fact that they do this. And as you can see, this is the same thing, same process. You can see that they protect the mirrors and protect the hood ornament. Okay, so let's take the mirror off. I mean, not the mirror. Let's take the tape off. I don't want to take the mirror off. Let's take this tape off. Other side. All right. I spot a little bit of residue here on the car. I'll take that, get that off. Okay, there we go. See any residue on this side? Nope. So let's go ahead and get this emblem off. I mean, not the emblem, this tape off the emblem. Guys, I have been waiting a long time for this to be done. So, now that you see this, how much this looks similar to these two over here. A little residue in the corner here. Get that off. Okay, so now you guys see how similar. I'll move this van out the way for a second. Now you see how similar this looks. You see how this looks to this. And when you do a comparison, it's exactly the same. This one here on the left, the black and white one, I've had this over 2 years, maybe 2.5 years, something like that. I've had this for a long time. And as you can see, it has its own wheels, its own type of wheels. It is the Maybach version and everything. But then when you look at this one, which was just came out on AliExpress. This one has the other wheels. As you can see, it has the other wheels. Same Maybach logo. You know, it has the two-tone. But this one has the gold, and then it has the wheels. So, what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to, let me put this down. First, I'm going to show you. Now, when you purchase this van right here on the screen, it comes in this color, as you can see on the screen. And then here is the other one, which comes in a silver and black, that two-tone, just like this one back here. So that is for the van. Now, for the car, now on the screen, you have this one, which is the gold over the black. You have that. Then you have the white under and the blue on top, which is personally my favorite. I started to get the blue and white one, which I'm still going to get. I'm still going to get the blue and white one. I do like the blue and white one. You know, I enjoy the blue and white one. I really love the blue and white one. So I'm going to get that one. And then you have the black and silver, like this one. I believe it's black and silver. I don't want to make sure it's the black and silver, because when you guys purchase it, yeah, black and silver. So you have three options, okay? And you see the black and silver one and the blue and white one, the wheels on them are chrome. Where this one, more or less, is the color of the car, which is a gold, okay? Now you've seen the cars, right? But that's not it, because the treat is yet to come. And you have seen what you needed to see as far as the presentation of these. But you haven't seen the real treat yet until I open this. So now, you guys are about to freak out when I show you what's in this pack. Now, if you saw the introduction, you saw that it came with a key. Now, there's two keys in here. And I can't tell you exactly which key goes to what vehicle, because they both were in the same pack. It's not like one came with a key attached to it and the other one came with a key attached to it. They both were in separate packs. But here's the kicker. As you can see, this is a key. But this is not the only thing that it comes with. Check this out. Look. It comes with a charger. That's right, guys. This car has to be charged with a cord. But that's not the only thing that's in this bag. If you focus in really close, there is an extra Maybach hood ornament right there. You see it? There's an extra Maybach hood ornament in case you lose the one that you have. Now tell me that ain't sweet. Tell me that ain't sweet. So you get a charger, you get a hood ornament, and you get a key. And we're going to experiment on the key in a second. Because right now I'm not sure if this key goes to this car or to the van. So that's one thing. Okay, so I'm going to show you on the bottom, right there. There's the charge port right there for this one. And on the van, same thing. Charge port is right there. So you don't have to put batteries in these two. So let's check out this one. But like I said, they both come with keys, but I don't know which is which. Once I turn them on, I'll know what goes to what. And as you can see, same thing. This one also has a key. Same type of key as this one. They don't look any different. So it doesn't tell you if one is the key to the van or the car. You can see both keys look exactly the same. And they almost look like real Mercedes-Benz keys. You know, this one requires batteries. You know, so there are batteries in there. And here's a charger. And as you can see, this one also comes with a Maybach hood ornament right there. So this comes with the same thing. So that's the treat within itself. Okay, so now we have the chargers, we have the hood ornaments, and we have the keys. Now we have to see if these work, because the warning says that I cannot open the doors manually. Now on this van, I can most certainly open up the front doors, because according to the video I saw, I can open up the front doors, but I cannot open the sliding doors. The sliding doors are supposed to open with the key. Now, as far as this one, I cannot open any doors, period, on this Mercedes, because all the doors are supposed to open at the same time. So I cannot open the doors with my hands under no circumstances. I have to use the key. So in order for us to test this, sorry guys. In order for us to test this, we have to turn it on, which is that switch right there. I'm not sure which one gives me I'm not sure which one gives me the I'm not sure which one gives me the way to open it. I don't know if it's that one, but it has like 3 switches on here. Okay, so you have that switch, and then you have that switch. You see, you have this switch, and then you turn it off. So I guess this one is to keep the lights on, and I guess this switch is supposed to, and if you can see, the light is, the screen is lit up inside the van. As you can see right there, the screen is lit up. We saw that in the last video that I did with the regular van over there. Also, you can see that it has lights on the roof. Common Maybach features. So, all right. So I have a key here. We're going to try this key first, because we have 2 keys. So we're going to try this key first to see exactly which vehicle. Let me move this out the way because I want you guys to see this unfold. We're going to see exactly which key this one actually belonged to. So let's see. Hold it. Oh, it's the van. So this is the van. So I'm pressing this alarm key and it does that. Okay. Let's see. That's the lock. What about the doors? I'm not sure how I'm supposed to aim it. Ah, there it is. Did you see that, guys? I just opened the doors. Wow. Oh, that is cool. Check it out. Do that again. See, I don't know where to aim this key. Wow. Wow. Okay, so you see I took several. Oh, okay. So you see I took several attempts, and this key definitely goes to this van. All right. So we only have one key left. Let's try the car. I got to see if I got it on the right setting. I don't know if I have the switch on the right setting. Okay, maybe. Hold up. That's off. Okay. I think I had it on the wrong setting. Okay, let's see now. Yep. Okay, that's the alarm. That's the lock, unlock. Engine start. All right, now let's open the doors. Whoa! Whoa! Let's close them. Wow! Hey guys, this is amazing. Let's do that again. Y'all see how the doors open on this? See, this is why they tell you don't open the doors manually, because you have to use the key. So, the unlock, the alarm, engine start, and finally, doors open. I think that is the most impressive feature on this. That is the most impressive feature. These doors close. Oh my God. This is impressive. Love it. I love it. Okay, let's go back to the van. That starts it. Okay. Unlock. Alarm. Open the side doors. Close. Wow. So, I know for sure this key goes with this, and this key goes with this. I just had to figure out which is which, because by them having both in the same pack, they didn't have the keys separated to the proper car you had to pretty much figure it out. Once you put the batteries in, you had to pretty much figure out which car it went to. So now that I've done that test in front of you guys. The only thing I did was put the batteries in for the keys, but I never actually tested to see which key goes to which car. I've never tested it. So me testing it in this video, guys, is the first time that I'm actually testing these keys for each of these vehicles. I have not tested it until now. And now I know exactly which key goes to which car. So that right there is awesome. I got to do this again. That is impressive. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so it opens up the doors. So now that the doors are open, let's check out the inside. Now, like you saw with that one over there and that one, at some point I am going to come back and do a nice little fresh design for the inside of this one, like I did with those two over there. And I'm gonna look at a couple of designs online to kind of see what I can find. And I'm gonna touch this one up and make the inside of this one look nice. I'm gonna add some TVs to the back of the headrest and everything, just like these other ones. As you can see, like I said, if y'all watch the other video, you see what I did, and you can see inside this one how I decorated it, how I put the TVs in the headrest. You can see the tables in there with the champagne glasses on them. So, it also has the Maybach floor mats. All this color you see in here, I personally did myself. This car was a plain white, just like this one, the interior. So that way you know that I personally did it myself. Same thing with this one over here. Didn't really do too much. Just did the color back there. Put some color on the door panels here. And if you look over here, also the same thing, a design on the dashboard and the door panels. You can also see the Maybach floor mats and everything. So each one has its own special design. So I plan to do that with this one. And that way I can add it to the collection with those two over there. I haven't figured out yet what I want to do with the van. I need to get a look inside one of the Maybach vans to kind of see what they got going on in there. Do they have TVs behind the headrest? Whatever setup they got going on in there, I'm definitely going to throw it down inside of this V680 and get it right. So you guys have seen my two Maybachs, both with keys, and I want you guys to tell me in the comments what you think about these. They come from AliExpress. I suggest you guys get on there, order you a few of these, and get them in your collection. Now, you guys got a chance to see this impressive feature in both of these Maybachs, the S680 and the VS680. And man, like, I couldn't be more impressed. Most of these cars now that AliExpress are making, especially if they're somewhere on a luxury level, they're coming with keys. They have another one on there that has a key that I'm definitely plan on buying. So I definitely want to get that. Also, if you guys checked out my video with the triplets, the 3 vans, it's a Toyota Alphard, the Lexus LM, and the Toyota Veilfire. Those 3 vans also, they all don't have keys, but one of them actually does. I believe it's the Alphard that has the key. But that one has a key. The only thing about that one is it doesn't have sliding open doors with the key like this VS680 does. So, but it has the other features like the lock, unlock, the alarm, and engine start and stuff like that. So that does have a key. But they're starting to put keys with a lot of these cars, and I love it. I love this added feature. And then not only that, they have chargers. These are the same type of chargers that I use for my own phone. Okay. The cords that come with these chargers are the same type of cords that I use for my own phone. That is crazy. So no batteries needed for these cars, as you would usually have to have in order for the lights to come on and things like that, you know, things to operate on the cars. But fortunately, these didn't come with batteries. They only come with charger cords and things like that. So that's a great thing. So you never have to worry about batteries with those. The only thing is you just have to worry about batteries with the keys. I already got a bulk set of those batteries coming for all my keys. So right now I got 3 different cars with keys, these 2 being one, and the Toyota Alphard. So I have 3 cars right now that have keys. And then once I purchase this other vehicle, then I'll have 4. But you guys, tell me what you think about this Mercedes-Maybach VS680 and the S680 with keys, with charging ports, and the impressive display that they put on with these 2 models. You guys, let me know what you think. Until then, enjoy wherever you may be. If you're in the States, if you're a part of the States where the snow, and you got a lot of the snow, you guys enjoy the snow. Get out, throw some snowballs or whatever you plan to do. Make snow angels and everything. The rest of us, you know, we might just stay in and just enjoy watching the snow from a distance, you know. But anywho, you guys enjoy yourself. Enjoy the snow. Stay safe. And I'll see you guys on the next episode.